I'm sorry. I'm just
Well, it's
gonna
not
have to
a
record.
crime. Okay?
Well, what do you need my ID for then?
It's not a crime because we don't know who you are, and you're out here parked. And one of the things that we do out here is if we have a vehicle that's parked, and you know, it's a little odd just to be parked, not doing anything. So
Not
we like
really.
to identify the people who are out here.
Sorry. I
didn't ask you to come outside the car.
What?
I didn't ask you to come outside the car.
I want to get out.
I didn't ask you to step outside the car. Okay?
All right. What do you want?
We have to kind of go about this the right way. You just can't jump out of cars when you're on a police car.
Yeah, I literally just parked here about a minute ago, and I can even show you on my dash cam.
Okay, well, when you see your ID, so we can identify you.
I'm not giving my ID, dude.
You're not going to give us your ID?
No.
Really?
Yeah, because unless I committed a crime or something, then
No,
I give my
that's
ID.
not how that works, man.
Yeah, because
Look where you're parked right now. Are you allowed to be parked here?
I don't see the sign.
So what you're doing? So let me just want to make sure I have this down correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can record me all day. I'm recording you too. You're refusing.
I'm not refusing.
Well, when we ask you,
If you committed a crime, then I give my ID.
No. That's not how it works there. When we ask you, to identify yourself so we know who you are, because that's one of our jobs out here that we're doing. And then when you refuse, well, what is that?
This encounter begins with a familiar confrontation. Officers repeatedly insisting that a citizen is refusing to identify himself, despite no crime being alleged. From the opening seconds, confusion is deliberately created. The man calmly explains that he has not refused anything, only that identification is not required without reasonable suspicion of a crime. As the officers persist, they attempt to redefine the law in real time. This moment sets the stage for what follows, an interaction driven not by facts or legality, but by authority asserted without justification.
What is that?
That's only refusing if if there was a crime committed or something. I'm not gonna have my rights violated, dude.
Your rights we're not violating your rights.
Can I see your ID? Can I see your...
You see everything I have.
Okay, you can see everything I have too.
No, I don't. I don't know who you are.
I just told you who I am.
My name is Rodriguez.
Well, my name is Olivo.
Right here. It's posted right here. You can see my
I'm
badge.
not doing nothing wrong, dude.
You can see everything.
I literally just pulled up, parked, about to take some photos.
Also, another reason why we stop people here, because it's a narcotic area where a lot of people they stop, drugs are passed, drugs are given.
Yeah, I don't do none of that
a lot of things
stuff.
go down like that.
I'm literally about to go into the military too.
That's why when we ask you, you know, who you are, we eliminate these things very, very simply. So so what you're telling me is you're refusing to give us.
I'm not refusing unless there was a crime committed.
Okay. So you said your name is what?
Miguel.
Miguel what?
I'm not giving you my last name, dude.
Okay.
I'm not about violating my rights. I have nothing in here besides camera gear. So I'm getting my plates ran, no crime committed or anything.
As the discussion continues, officers argue that merely being parked in a public area is odd and therefore suspicious. The man counters with logic and constitutional understanding, explaining he has just arrived to take photos and has done nothing illegal. Despite this, the officers escalate by repeatedly demanding identification, framing compliance as mandatory. Their reasoning shifts constantly from parking to suspicion to vague job duties, revealing a lack of clear legal foundation. Throughout this exchange, the citizen remains composed, asserting his Fourth Amendment rights without hostility or aggression.
I run into Border Patrol every day here. Never had an issue.
I'm not Border Patrol.
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know because they're law enforcement as well. They're federal.
That's the police.
They're federal.
We're not Border Patrol.
I'm not saying you're
You're
border patrol.
refusing to identify yourself, dude. That's a problem.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not. Unless you committed a crime, then it's refusing. What crime did I commit? I'll give you my ID. You just gotta tell me a crime.
Commit a crime.
What's the crime?
You did not commit a crime.
Okay, then I don't have to give you my ID.
When you're stopped by law enforcement,
I didn't get stopped.
we're stopping you right now.
You're stopping me now from doing what I'm doing, but it's not a
Stopping
crime.
you right now.
It's not a crime, though.
That's what we're doing. Okay. The thing called reasonable suspicion. Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion then?
Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion?
You're parked here, just parked, doing nothing.
What's suspicious about it? It's not illegal.
Well, it's not an area just to stop at either.
A lot of people stop here and go hike, run, and everything. I just got out the gym, came here, parked, ready to start taking some photos.
To identify yourself. That's the other problem.
Okay, you're refusing to identify yourself. But now you're telling me it's suspicious, but suspicious is not a crime
Suspicious
still.
circumstances, dude.
It's not a crime though.
Fun.
The officers then introduce familiar pressure tactics, mentioning narcotics activity, military service, and law enforcement operations to justify their demands. Still, they admit openly that no crime has been committed. The citizen responds with a simple challenge: identify the crime, and he will comply. Unable to do so, officers rely on repetition and intimidation, insisting that refusal itself is problematic. This section highlights a common law enforcement strategy, using vague suspicion and authoritative language to coerce voluntary surrender of rights under the illusion of legality.
And the operation that we're doing, just so you know, is called Stone Guard. You ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, well, Stone Guard means that that's what we do. People stop on the side of the road, not doing anything. You're saying you're taking pictures, but yet I don't see you taking
I
pictures.
literally just parked.
Okay. You know, I hear what you're telling me.
I've been. What's up? Yeah, I just bought a house there. Literally about 3 months ago.
Challenge.
I'm not challenging, dude.
And that's okay. Okay, I see that. But it's very simple when you either probably don't.
I just won't give you my ID because I already been harassed by Coronado police when I pull up to just take photos.
How are they harassing you?
I'm not saying you're harassing me. I'm just saying I've been harassed.
Okay. I can't speak for them.
You can't speak for them. You can't speak for others.
For
It just
I can only speak for me.
okay. This is just me. I won't give up my ID.
Just
dude.
like you can only speak for you.
Yeah.
We already know who you are, and that's fine. Things can be very much more simpler.
Yeah, it would have been simple, but
it's very
I've been.
simple. Hey, look, this is who I am. Okay, hey, no problem, dude.
That's why I
On
shook your
way.
hand, told you
And
who I
you're
was.
going. Shaking hands don't mean anything.
Yeah, I don't go and meet a random girl on the street and tell her, "Here's my ID.
Well, this
This is who I am.
This
who
isn't
are
a
you?"
dating experience, buddy. That's okay. We're not talking about meeting a girl.
Okay, then I'm not going to give you my ID.
This
That's
is more
the
about
thing.
law enforcement. But we already know who you are. We already got it. All right.
That's cool.
And,
where's your guys'
you're
apartment?
free
Is
to
it the
go.
one all the way on 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
315 4.
All right, I'm going to head down there actually and make a complaint. You too, man.
At this stage, reasonable suspicion becomes the officer's fallback argument. However, when pressed to articulate what is actually suspicious, they offer nothing beyond lawful behavior. The citizen explains his routine, his gym visit, and his intent to take photos, yet the demands continue. References to special operations and prior harassment only reinforce the imbalance of power in this interaction. Despite growing tension, the citizen refuses to escalate, demonstrating how calm, informed resistance can prevent unlawful detentions from turning into arrests or worse.